Alright, here he is, Mac McProps. I hope y'all enjoy my video even more. I put these sunglasses on, so I hope these props on my face distract you from how much I suck at making videos. But here he is right here. Mac McProps wins the dunk contest for the third time in a row. Can you believe it? It's a three-peat. Who would have seen this happening? The Chiefs can't get a three-peat this year, so Mac McProps has to get the three-peat. All the announcers couldn't wait to say three-peat because some sporting event had to have one. Mac McProps jumps over a Kia K5 for his first dunk. And guess what the official vehicle of the NBA is? It's the Kia K5, of course. So they pull one out nice and clean for Mac McProps to jump over. They get a nice zoom in right on that Kia logo, so you know exactly what kind of vehicle it is, just so we can get that nice free Kia advertisement to start off the dunk contest with Mac McProps here. I'm hating on Mac McClung. His dunks were honestly amazing. He was doing some awesome dunks. He pushed off the ball on every single dunk. I think one of the announcers called it vaulting. You know, like when you push over something and you're vaulting over it. It's basically what he called it. Mac McClung did it on every single one of his dunks, but his dunks were freaking awesome. So I got to give it to him there. But again, he was bringing out his McProps for every single game. So every single game, for every single dunk, he was busting out McProps on them. So it kind of it kind of felt a little weird for me. Comment below what you think about the McProps. Stephon Castle was doing nice, pure dunks. He wasn't bringing out any McProps for any of his dunks. So his dunks were more impressive in my opinion because he was just doing, again, just pure dunks with no McProps out there. And just showing off his vertical and his power and his creativity because he didn't have the time Mac McClung had to prepare for the slam dunk contest because Mac McClung's been preparing for this ever since he won last year. It's kind of the whole highlight of Mac McClung's year. He is a G League dunker. It's kind of mean to say, but those are the facts. He is in the G League and he is a dunker, so that makes him a G League dunker. Anyway, we'll get right to the dunks here. Real quick, I'm at a big 21 subscribers. YouTube said if I can get to 30 subscribers by the end of the day, they'll send me a brand new diamond ring, so please like and subscribe if you do enjoy the video. Let's get right to it. Real quick, I have all the dunks right here. I know Stephon Castle started off with the first dunk. Comes out with the 360 windmill. They're showing a bunch of Vince Carter clips before the contest starts, and Stephon Castle comes out with the classic Vince Carter. Goes up 360 windmill. It's just nasty, just nice style on it, a bunch of power. And it was a really good dunk. I think the judges gave him, let me see, I think I have it. I think I have it right here. I think it was like a 46 point something. I think it was like a 46.7 that the judges gave him, something like that. It definitely wasn't a 50, but whatever they gave Stephon Castle, it wasn't a 50. And then Mac McClung comes out for his first dunk and he goes to the reverse. The Kia reverse, that's when he pulls out the Kia K5. It's like a Kia ad. If you didn't see it, there's some dude sticking out the sunroof. He's holding the ball. Mac McProps runs up, grabs the ball, pushes himself off of the ball and kind of vaults off of it, pumps it down to his legs, dunks it reverse. Super nasty dunk. Honestly, he did vault off the ball, but the dunk was nasty. It was freaking dope. So, got to give credit to him. Of course, it's a 50. Judges are just feeding him 50s. They can't wait to give Mac McClung a 50 for every dunk that he does and make sure they secure the three-peat for him. So next dunk Stephon Castle does, it's the reverse windmill off the glass. His lobber, I guess, his dunk partner, he runs up, throws the lob off the glass. Stephon Castle comes up, grabs it, spins the windmill like that, and dunks it reverse. Super nasty. I'm pretty sure they gave Stephon Castle a 50 on that one. Here, let me see real quick. Now I want to make sure. Because I know Stephon Castle definitely didn't get a 50 on his third to last dunk. Let's see. All right, here's the results. It should have the actual scores in here. Yeah, he jumps over a Kia. I don't think they have the actual scores in here, but anyway, yeah, Stephon Castle goes to the reverse windmill. It's nasty. After that, they come back to McClung again. He does a 360 dunk basically over a dude. The dude's holding the ball. McClung comes kind of from the baseline, jumps up again, vaults himself over the ball. It's pretty much the same as his first dunk minus the Kia K5 advertisement, but he pumps it down, does basically a 360 and he slams it with two hands. Again, super nasty dunk by McProps, but he kind of pole vaulted himself over the guy again. All of his dunks he pushes off the ball, so that kind of takes away a bit of it for me. But again, that was a nasty dunk. They give him another 50 because they're just gifting him 50s on everything. Then we go back to Stephon Castle. These are pretty much the final dunks, so they're the most important ones. But Stephon Castle's alley-oop guy, whatever you want to call it, he basically does like a layup. He goes off of the glass and it goes through the net. And Stephon Castle's coming from behind the backboard. He catches the ball as soon as it goes through the net, and he does a 180. So he starts facing the hoop. If that makes sense. Like say the rim's right here. Stephon Castle comes from out of bounds basically, jumps up and turns to face the rim, and he goes between his legs and just smashes it with one hand. Super, super nasty. Looks so sick on the replay. No McProps out there that he uses. It's not like a Kia freaking drove over him while he's doing the dunk. Stephon Castle didn't jump out of an air balloon or something like that. But anyway, yeah, no McProps. Nasty dunk for Stephon Castle. They gave him like a 49.6 or something like that. I forgot the exact score, but it wasn't a 50. So bottom line, that kind of screwed him at the end of the night. But yeah, that dunk was super nasty by Stephon Castle. Next dunk by Mac McClung. The dude's holding the ball over his head again. McClung comes up behind him. Mac McProps is coming, jumps up, pushes himself off the dude again, kind of pole vaults off the ball again, goes up, and then after he jumps over the guy, say this is the rim, Mac McClung has the ball with two hands, and he taps it on the rim just like that, and then he dunks it after he taps it on the rim. I could see what happens super clear on like the live feed. And Mac McClung is doing replay it like you didn't see what Mac McProps did right there. That was his one dunk. One dunk with no props. Pretty much his one dunk with no props actually. So yeah, replay, and you go to the replay, and of course he freaking pole vaults over the guy, and then he taps the rim with the ball with two hands, brings it back, and then dunks it with two hands after he pole vaults off the ball and gets an extra half a foot of vertical on his jump. And they give him another 50. They're going to give him 50s for everything because they have to keep the three-peat going. And then going to Stephon Castle's last dunk, it was super, super nasty. He's a right-handed player, obviously, but he comes in, hits a 360 going the wrong way. Like, it's not the way he would normally 360, but 360 behind the back, gets the ball into his left hand and finishes with his left hand. So it's a reverse 360, spinning the wrong way from what he would normally spin for a 360. And then he slams it with the left. Super, super nasty. If you saw the dunk, again, comment below what you think. I've been trashing on Mac McProps. I'll call him Mac McClung. I'll use his real name. But been trashing on Mac McClung all video. But to be honest, his dunks were badass. He was doing some sick dunks. I'm just trashing on the kind of pole vaulting over the ball. Again, comment below what you think about that. I feel like it takes away a little bit from the dunks, but at the end of the day, he was still doing some sick finishes, and I feel like he deserved to win just by a little bit, but I also feel like Stephon Castle should have been scored better on that between the legs from out of bounds where it goes through the net. I feel like that should have definitely been a 50. Comment below what you think about how that dunk should have been scored. But yeah, Mac McClung was doing some sick dunks, even with his pole vaulting off of people. But again, Stephon Castle got the 50 on that behind the back 360 with the left hand. Super, super sick, super badass dunk. Again, no props, and that's a dunk I've never seen before in the slam dunk contest. The dunk where it goes through the net and he goes between the legs from out of bounds. I've never seen that dunk before in a slam dunk contest before either. I'm sure it's been done in street ball or something like that, but I've never seen it in the NBA slam dunk contest. So to do two dunks, to basically create new dunks that have never been seen in a dunk contest, two dunks in one contest with no props, that's more impressive to me than all the McProps that Mac was pulling out. But anyway, going to his last McProps dunk, it was super whack, to be honest with you. He comes in, there's one dude, he's holding the ball over the rim. So like, say that's the rim right there. Let me try to find the right angle. Hit y'all with that right there. Say that's the rim. He's holding the ball like right over the rim. So the ball's already halfway. It's already halfway into the rim. So picture one guy. He's actually on a ladder. I forgot he's on a ladder too, holding the ball, halfway into the rim like that. And there's another guy. I'm not even kidding. He's on a, what would you call it? Basically like a scooter with no hands. I forget the word for it, like a hover pad type of thing, basically. But anyway, he's doing circles. He's spinning around on his little hover pad scooter type of thing, and he's holding a ball above his head. It looks so funny. So he's sitting there and he's spinning there, and then McClung runs up, jumps up, goes over the scooter man again. He grabs the ball with two hands and kind of pole vaults over that dude to get an extra 6 inches on his jump. I know I'm hating on him for doing that every time, but you do get probably an extra half a foot on your jump. Again, comment below what you think about that. I think you get more height on it, but either way, the dunks are still super impressive. So I'm not saying I'm not impressed by his dunks, but that does take away a bit from the dunks for myself. But anyway, jumps over the dude. He comes down and windmills this one. He goes down, so he has the ball in one hand by this time. So he's kind of windmilling this one, and then he just taps the other ball in. I wouldn't even so much consider it a dunk. He kind of hard layups this one with the left, and he finishes this one with the right with the hard windmill dunk. It was super impressive, like what he did with the windmill at least. The guy spinning around on the scooter was just too much. That was too excessive. I thought that was pretty whack, to be honest. And then the dude's on the ladder. Again, this is the rim. He has the ball like halfway on the rim. So McClung, I guess it was just powerful enough you can call the left-handed dunk a dunk. And then again, he finishes with the right-handed windmill. So comment below who y'all think should have won. Again, I am a Spurs fan. I think McClung should have won. I'll give it to him. He did have all these props, but his dunks were still super impressive. When he flew over the Kia, even though he pole vaulted with the ball, he pushed himself up with the ball, it was still a super badass dunk. The 360 jumping over the guy. He did like showtime dunk. He did contest dunks. Whereas Stephon Castle, it was so impressive. Stephon Castle's a quick twitch jumper. If y'all know what I mean. It's just someone who barely even has to bend their knees, and he just explodes. Where you have other guys where they have to, squat like all the way down before they jump, where that's more of like a power jumper. With Stephon Castle, everything just looks effortless. Even the 360 behind the back with the left hand just looked effortless. And, just super proud of Stephon Castle. He was awesome in the dunk contest. But with that being said, I'm not mad. Not mad that McClung won. I don't so much think Stephon Castle got robbed, but I do think it should have been closer than it actually was. I do think Stephon Castle's last two dunks should have been 50s, because those were two dunks we've never seen before, and he didn't use any props. Again, when I said never seen before, we've probably seen him in street ball and dunk contest outside the NBA, but those are two dunks that have never been seen before in the NBA dunk contest. But yeah, please comment below what you think, who should have won, what you think about Stephon Castle's dunks, because he was putting awesome style in his dunks, and I'm really proud of Stephon Castle's effort. But again, not mad at all that McClung won. He was doing amazing dunks, but I do feel like there was a little bit of a narrative to make sure they could say the word three-peat at the end of the night. But again, with that being said, awesome performance for McProps as well. Please comment below. Please like and subscribe if you finished the video, and we'll see y'all again.